Hey guys, it's Wally. Today we've got a beer, no label on it. It's from Matt at Rec Brewing. So let's get this dude opened up. Pour it into a glass. Nice hiss, some smoke. Matt doesn't quite know. He doesn't remember what he gave me. So a little bit of dregs in there. Besides that, it's a beautiful beer, right? Beauty. It's a beauty. The light's messing with my overhead light's messing with the clarity, but it is crystal clear. Yeah. So tonight's Tuesday night means tomorrow's Homebrew Wednesday. Ow! Wednesday. All right. So let's see what it is. I know what it is. It's a white stout. Coffee. He's coming out of that one for days. It's really calm. It smells great. But yeah, that's a pretty good one, Matt. Yeah, so that's the third one. He sent me 3 of those. It's pretty good. So what have I been up to? So I've got both fermenters full. Both fermenters are sitting in the upper 60s. I'm trying to raise the temperature up to 70 so I can do a diacetyl rest for what I brewed Saturday for the hashtag Unity Brew Day. So I did that. I started at 9-ish, 9:30-ish or so, and finished up a little after 4, I think it was. So I jumped in. First thing I did was I jumped in on Chris Nama's Beaver Dogs Zoom, and wasn't really much going on there. The only person I knew there was Chris, and everybody was kind of being quiet. So I jumped off and I jumped into Main Brew Guy Gary's, and that had Mike Dean. Excuse me, guts to burp. Let's see, who was in that? Nate Pico was in that at the time. Let's see, Mike, Nate, Nick from Exit 12, of course, Gary. So yeah, there was a handful of us there in the beginning, and as the day progressed, more people joined. But I'll tell you what I brewed. I didn't get any video. I've got like a little 20-second snippet of basically me pointing my phone at the screen of my Chromebook, so you can see who was all in there. But I'll tell you what I brewed. This is kind of a pseudo bitter. It's nothing really English about it other than the SO4 yeast. So 50% of my grain bill was just pale malt, which is 2-row, right? Your basic run-of-the-mill 2-row. 40% of it was Pilsner malt. Then 5% of it was caramel, Crystal 40. Then the other 5% was copper malt, which copper malt is a 30 SRM. Crystal 40 is also, obviously 40, right? So that was that. That's what 8. Let's see here, 5, 9, 10 pounds of grain. So it's big, huge beer. And for hops, let's see, the hops I think were about 40 IBU or so, right in that mid-range of an English bitter. I think 40, 30, 35, 40, I think is mid-range of an English bitter. But anyway, so we're looking at 0.55 ounces of Galena at 60, another 0.55 at 15, then had half an ounce at 0 for a Whirlpool for half an hour at 170. So it's pretty good. So yeah, it hit my numbers, which was crazy. So I got 6 gallons in the fermenter, and I'm sitting right at 1.053. So that's what Beersmith said, and that's what my refractometer said once I cooled it down with a little pipette and did that trick. and also the refractometer. I mean, not the the there's too much noise going on upstairs. The hydrometer. Everything was the same, so it was a good day. Yeah, pretty good day. Didn't really have any issue with the day. Still having some issues with that pump. But right now everything's. I took everything off, took the head off, took the pump off the stand, oiled it, ran it just to make sure that the oil's in the bearings, all that stuff. Did that to both pumps last week. So yeah, but all in all, got my brew day done, got everything cleaned up, hit all my numbers. Took a gravity sample yesterday, and it's already down to 1012. Not that it had a long way to go, I mean, being a 1053 beer. So it's probably, for the most part, done. So hopefully, this weekend, I can go ahead, dry hop the IPL. Excuse me. Then I'm not going to dry hop that beer. And just go ahead and crash both of them. And I'll probably end up kegging both of them probably next week. So that's where I'm at. I do have a couple pictures of the pseudo bitter, but it actually tastes pretty good. It's got a lot of yeast right now in suspension in the sample that I tasted. So I'm not really going to comment there, but it's not bad. It's pretty good. It'll clear up, and yeah. Speaking of clarity, one thing, I had a revelation Saturday before the brew day. When I'm getting all my hops weighed out, I'm getting all my water chemicals laid out, which I did at Burton water treatment from the RO water. So I remember I didn't use the Whirlfloc or the yeast nutrient for the IPL. Looking at the gravity sample, the IPL, it's fine. It's right down to where it should be. It was down to 1012. So can't complain. Now clarity, I don't know. I'm thinking I might go ahead and throw some gelatin when I cold crash it. Probably because what I typically do is I will dry hop and let that go for a few hours, because once you dry hop, it releases suspended CO2 into beer, so then it starts bubbling again, which for me, I feel like that helps push out any oxygen that I may have let in during the dry hop, right? So then, since I've got quick disconnects on everything, I'll just quick disconnect the blow-off tube. Everything's airtight. Then I can just crash it and not have to worry about any suck back, because it can't get in. It's airtight, right? So that's what I do. So I've got to get some cleaning done, get these beer lines and kegs ready, then I should be pretty good. So yeah, that's it for me. You guys can jump around. There's all kinds of live video. Well, not live anymore, but there's all kinds of video on YouTube of the brew day. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah, there's gonna be another one, not organized by BrewTubers, May 2nd. The big brew day, big virtual brew day from the I think Homebrewers Association. So anyway, that's it, guys. That's for me. Yeah, hopefully, maybe this time next week. No, I gotta. One thing I gotta figure out. I haven't been drinking the supposed SJ pour beer. I need to figure out if I'm going to keep that one or if I'm going to brew something else, because I need to get that figured out right now. I mean, I need to get it figured out sometime between now and Sunday, because this would probably be the last possible moment to brew something. So, last weekend. All right, guys. And I need to know how many bottles, but I'm sure I'll get an email here shortly. All right, guys. It's Wally. See you guys next weekend. Peace. Cheers.
Let's go.
Dang.
Were you guys talking about yeast nutrient earlier?